Man, it's funny because I moved from, New Orleans. We all know New Orleans. It's second line,
You hear me?
bounce
You
music.
hear me?
It's, of course we know Juvenile and you know what I'm saying, but it's rich with music. That whole section right there is New Orleans. It's the start of fucking music, if you want to say. Jazz and all that shit is still there. You got little boys on the corner playing the trumpet right now. Can't read, but they can play the fuck out of a trumpet. But to the point where, yeah, New Orleans was the core, man. New Orleans got me. It is me. But once I moved from there, I took that. I moved to Atlanta. Atlanta has its own different set of things. At that time when I moved there, Outkast and Lil Jon and you know what I'm saying, the Young Bloods, all them niggas was vibing, like doing it right there. That was their time. You know what I'm saying? So I moved there. I actually got to the point where I met a lot of people there. I mean, Atlanta was one of those places where you can go there and you can run into some people, no bodyguards, no managers in front of you. No, you talking straight to this dude. So I got to the point where I got to stank on you. My CD in my pocket. I'm like, okay. My favorite band, my favorite group, my favorite rapper is Andre 3000. All right, I'm just gonna put that out there. But to the point where I was in heaven. I was like, I'm finally fucking made it. I walk in. There's a room to the right. I look in the room. Big boy up in there playing Madden with somebody else. I said, holy shit. I'm here. I'm here. So
Big dog.
you're like, yeah, come on. It was just me, KG, the rapper from college, and my other homeboy. So my other homeboy knows a lot of people, but I'm not gonna name drop. But anyway, to the point where he got us to the studio, and the big boy told us, come on, sit down. So we started seeing him play the game. Dude lost. Big boy beat his ass, and he's like, somebody grab a stick. So I grabbed the sticks. So I started playing. So we playing. Meanwhile, my boy and KG went next door to LaFace. He had to go meet one of his goddamn it, who was the rapper? I can't remember the name. He ended up dying. But anyway, he went next door. So next thing you know, I'm sitting right up in there playing Madden with Big Boy. And me and him. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm just waiting on him to say, what you do? Yeah. So he said, yeah, man, what you doing here? I said, man, I produce. So he's like, really? Okay. Went back to playing. So I'm thinking that, you're gonna say, okay, well, let me hear something. So then he came back and said, that's all you do is produce? I said, yeah, that's pretty much all I know right now. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I was about to say, but I got my CD in my pocket, he was like, well, damn, you need to learn something else then. And went on playing and then caught a phone call and, you know what I'm saying, went on and talking. And that was it. I was like, fuck. So that let me know that, okay, what was he saying? Like, producing ain't enough. Being a producer ain't enough. Maybe he didn't have an engineer. Maybe that engineer was there and he left to go next door and he probably needed an engineer. So I said, you know what? I need to go to school and learn how to fucking work all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sitting up in the studio, like, all these buttons around.